Hello, everybody. This is Casey here to do some readings tonight. How is everyone? Where are all these pop-ups from? Wow. Hey, everybody. How are you tonight? Okay, so Cancerian and Olive, you guys had readings on Sunday, so I will pull an oracle card for you. But I want to give other people a chance. I'm good. How are you, hon? I don't think Christine was on Sunday. Kelly. Olive was here Sunday. Nicole. Yeah, I'm writing them down now, Aaron. Nevia. Raquel. Seashells. RM2, how are you, hon? Aaron. Oh, you were on Sunday? Yeah, I've got you on the list, yeah. RM2, if you want to stick around for a reading as a mod, then I can, give you a reading. Okay, so Cancerian, I'm going to pull an oracle card for you, hon. What's your question? Well, we're pulling an oracle card. It doesn't matter. Missed you, RM2. A lot of people have been asking for you. Okay, well, whatever, hon. Okay. Okay, let's see what the oracle cards say. You haven't called me either, girl. Oh, so I think you need to do a little bit of more work on yourself, hon. Because the card is Meat Talks, repairing the body, mind, spirit. Okay. You behaving yourself, Kelly. Yes, how is everybody doing tonight? Okay, so Cancerian, let's see. Do you know specifically what, do you have an idea of what you need to work on? Okay, Meat Talks, eliminating toxic thinking. So ask the universe to bring to your awareness anything that you need to work on, hon, and see if things pop up, okay? It's eliminating toxic thinking, repairing the body, mind, spirit, and cleaning house. When the Meat Talks card appears, it challenges you to disregard the deep, dearly held judgments that you passed over yourself and others. And that's kind of what I was thinking, that maybe you need to look at what kind of self-talk are you telling yourself, hon? Release the people who you feel wronged or offended you. Now, sit down and forgive some of these people from the past, but you know what, hon? Make it a priority to forgive yourself. Does that make sense, hon? Recognize that they mirror the shadow aspects of your own soul. Yes, it's a tough pill to swallow. Only then can you call from your life the toxic people you have allowed into your inner circle. It's time for a cleaning of your proverbial house. Get rid of the thoughts and personal judgments poisoning your mind. So look at your attitudes toward relationships and men. Okay? And you guys know about the bubble technique. So I would put into that bubble your parents' points of view about how relationships should be, your friends' points of view, everybody's points of view around you about how relationships should be, okay? Yeah, get rid of the thoughts and personal judgments, poisoning your mind, eliminate the inauthentic beliefs of others you've adopted as your own. Do so before your mind makes you sick, and empty your literal cupboards of the unhealthy junk foods poisoning your body. Fast for one day or skip a meal to allow your body to cleanse itself and rid itself of toxins. Detox appears as a warning that you can no longer postpone that self-care and pampering you long for. The time is now. Do healthy maintenance on your body before you have to make repairs that you will never recover from. Detox has come to caution you that it is not too late. You are at the 11th hour. Do not deprive yourself of the health you deserve. Hey, Sarah. Hey, GB. Hey, Layan. It's good to see you, though, GB. I'm glad you stopped in, hon. Okay, so that's Cancerian. Olive, what question do you have? We'll get the Oracle people out of the way here. I think you need to work on self-love, negative self-talk, work on self-love, release. Okay, look at the people that have bad relationships around you. I want you to clear any judgments, any opinions that you have about their good and bad relationships. That can also drag you down, hon. Does that make sense, hon? Any points of view that you have about how relationships should be. Because sometimes, what the universe has for us is something totally different. Does that make sense? Oh, we got a. I'm glad you had a wonderful birthday, hon. Let me. So I had to clear this guy out. Okay. I'm glad your birthday was good. Okay. Okay, so this is an oracle card. Let's see what the oracle card says, hon. It says, empty well, time to replenish. This card kept coming up the other night, too. It says, nothing here, time to replenish. The empty well reveals that there is nothing for you here. The well is dry and the desert is encroaching on your once fertile garden. So it sounds like it's not a good idea. It is time to face this harsh reality and move on. Give gratitude and thanks for the abundance you have experienced, and let Spirit guide you to your next destination. This might mean saying goodbye to someone or something, or insisting on changing the rules of the game. Maybe you need to change the way that it's being presented, or the way, set some ground rules. Stop diminishing yourself for the sake of another. Making yourself small will not produce the results you want. There is a lack of receptivity of give and take. The empty well tells you that it is time to reclaim what is yours and return what does not belong to you. The shadows cast in your direction are not of your making. You do not need to respond or react to them, as they are not real. Simply shine your light upon them and see how it dispels them. These shadows are projections that you are confusing for reality. You may have been offered a shovel to help you dig yourself out of an uncomfortable situation, a bucket to drink from the well, but you cannot dig yourself out of this hole. And remember that there is no water to be found in that well. Receive the empty well as a gift. Do not exert your energy and waste your resources by repairing the walls or mending the rope. Follow the watercourse way, the aquifers that run deep into the earth, and you will be led to a new spring oasis. You can find these underground streams, these natural rich resources in the subterranean depths of your own heart. So I'm thinking that this is not a good idea, Olive. Is that what it sounds like to you too, hon? Because you know the situation better than I do. Okay. Christine, what's your question, hon? Hey, Minnie Lynn, how are you doing, hon? Okay. So, Olive, have you ever heard how to do the yes no tool? The yes no tool with your body, hon? So, this is for everybody, okay? Close your eyes, take a few deep breaths, and think about something that makes you happy. Take another couple deep breaths, and then scan your body and see how relaxed and happy it is. Okay? Then think about something that upsets you and watch the reaction of what your body tells you. That's your no. If you relax and you're thinking happy thoughts, and then you ask, is this a good job for you? Pay attention to how your body reacts. So that's your yes and no. Hey Jane, how you doing, hon? Does that make sense, Olive? Okay. So try that, Olive, and let me know what it feels like. You might have to do it 2 or 3 times, but like I said, think about something that makes you happy, okay? And then think about something that makes you unhappy and pay attention to how your body reacts. And then do the same thing again. Think about something that makes you happy and then think about that job and see how your body reacts. Your body is like an antenna. It will pick up things before your mind and your heart does. Jane, we're sending you love and light, hon. I met a lady today that was so excited that she met me that because we got to talking metaphysics, she goes, "Oh my God, I'm going to refer people to you." So that's funny. Okay, Christine. Jane, it looks like you're the mod for the night, hon. That's interesting. Just have some patience, Tracy. Have some patience, hon. Okay, Christine. You have 4 out of 6 cards are major arcana, so this is a big deal for you. Oh, I'm sorry, Jane. So the first card is the Magician. The Magician has the ability to manifest things. He has all the tools. But just remember, a magician has to practice and study every day of their life to maintain their skills and to experiment to learn new skills. So basically, I think all the relationships that you have had in the past have been practice and study for where you want to be, okay? I do think that you have taken some time I think if you've taken some time to go within, okay, and know who you are and what you want, because you've learned from all these past experiences. But I do think that there are some things in the shadow side. Hey, Jack, how are you doing tonight, hon? Okay. But I do think there's some, it's like you're keeping some secrets from yourself. You're not working on your shadow side. I think there are still aspects of yourself or the situation that you don't like. Hon, I want you to not push those away. I want you to take the time to talk to them and see what, close your eyes, relax, and then ask each one of those things that you're pushing away, the things you don't like about yourself, the things people have told you. Ask, what am I learning from this situation? Okay. I do show that you've planted the seeds that you want, but it's not quite here yet. So I don't think that this is the guy yet. Okay. I know you asked about his feelings, but I think this is all what you need to work on. You know what you want. You've planted the seeds. It just takes a little bit time. Okay, Tracy. Okay. I think you need to work on your own fulfillment first. Okay. The Sun is the best card in the whole deck. You need to work on your own fulfillment. And then there is going to be somebody coming in I think it's an earth sign. Be aware that earth signs are very slow moving. I don't know if he's an earth sign or not, but I want you to focus on everything that you want in another relationship, hon. I want you to find within yourself first. Then you will draw in a healthier relationship. But this is a slow moving energy coming in. If it's him, he's dealing with some fears. Okay. But it's slow. It's so slow you're going to want to pull your hair out. Okay. Does that make sense, hon? But I'm going to pull one more card here. What does he feel? I do think he's interested, but he's got some choices to make around love. Okay. I do think that he is, there may be some forward movement, but it's like the universe wanted you to know this first. Okay. But this is making choices and decisions around love. And this is forward movement. But honey, it's going to be slow. It's going to be very, very slow. Okay. You don't have a handle on it. There's nothing you can do. If he does the work, if he does the healing, then it'll be a little bit faster. But if he's an earth sign, hun, it's going to take a long time. Hey, Daisy, how you doing tonight, hun? Okay, Kelly, what's your question, hun? I did get an email from Starry, and I didn't get a chance to respond to her because I was driving home. But there's going to be a collaboration. Kelly, what's your question, hon? How's the baby feeling, Daisy? Nicole, Kelly's before you, hon. You're next. You're next, Nicole. So I have Kelly, I'm doing now, Nicole, Nevia, Raquel, Seashells, and Aaron. He's just a friend at this point. Okay. Daisy, there's a story behind the hair, I'll tell you later. Not yet, Nevia. I got one more person ahead of you after. I got Kelly, I'm doing her now. And then I have Nicole, and then I have Nevia. Okay. So I think he's making you do a lot of thinking, Kelly. I think he's got you looking at options because I have the 7 of Cups. Yeah, I took my dog with me all day today. She was happy to get home and go out. Okay. But yeah, you have lots of options, lots of possibilities. And I think that he's looking at all of that. And I forgot to turn that. I was running late, so I forgot to turn that off. Hold on. I'm sorry. Volume down. Okay. Okay. Ain't crazy, Crystal. Okay, so like I said, you have options. You're looking at your potentials, okay? But you know what, hon? There's still... Did you know this person previously? Because I have the Knight of Wands, and in this deck, there's not a lot of movement. See it? There's not a lot of movement. It's like taking one step at a time, but there's some underlying emotions, anger, frustration, you know, disappointment and stuff. But the High Priestess talks about, okay, the knower of secrets. Okay. She's not happy. They have her locked upstairs. She wants to come downstairs. So you probably hear her fussing. But I want you to pay attention to your intuition and your knowing. Okay. Might be past life, but so I want you to ask yourself, is this guy an angry person? Ask him if he's got some underlying anger issues. Okay. Because there's some things going on behind the scenes that you don't know anything about. Okay. And I think it has to do with this. Look at this. It's like this person's ready to explode. Okay. And it could be a past life relationship, could be a contracted relationship. And then we have the 7 of Pentacles. It could be that this could be a potential relationship. It's like you have planted the seeds for what you want. Okay. And it's growing. It's taken a long time, hon. Okay. You don't think it's a karmic contract? Pay attention to your intuition and knowing, okay? But you know what you want. You know where you're going. The harvest is almost there. Now, you did ask about him, but see, did he come, like you said, oh, you don't like him. Yeah. It's like you know what you want, hon, and sometimes this is called the wands of love, but it's a fast moving energy. You said he showed up unexpectedly. He just fell into your lap. But this is something that came in quickly. But it's weird because I show the Six of Wands. Okay. I think this guy could be a good friend because I think this is somebody who recognizes you for who you are, you know, and that's important to a lot of people. This person knows who I am. This person gets me. But I don't show. I don't think this is a love relationship this time, but I do show, yeah, he came in unexpectedly. But I think he's going to teach you a lot of things about what you like and don't like, hon. Pull another card. Yeah, he's got you all up in your head. You don't know what to do. You don't know what to think. Another one. Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands is a mover and shaker. Okay, Crystal. Yeah, come back, hon. We'd like to talk to you. Okay. But yeah, this is somebody that dots the I's, crosses the T's, gets things done. Okay. It don't make any sense to me, but it may make some sense to you. Okay, hon? Nicole, what's your question, hon? We did not skip you, hon. I promise. I am using I'm using the Gilded Tarot. They're both Gilded Tarot. Brian, the free list is closed for tonight, but if you want to make a donation, you can get in. Okay. Things have shifted around here a little. We got a 2-year-old in the house. Can you hear him? Okay, Nicole. Do you have an air sign around you, Nicole? Excuse me. Because I have the King of Swords. The King of Swords is usually an air sign in most cases, not all. But it's someone that's quiet, reserved, looking for the truth and clarity in situations. This is a person that watches to see your actions, because actions speak louder than words, okay? She wants to be down here, that's for sure. It's like, it's a challenge. Oh, I'm going to challenge mom and dad. I told them put the gate up down here, and they said, no, we'll take her upstairs. But this person, like I said, he can be quiet, reserved. What's a Pisces? Pisces, Daisy, what's a Pisces? Is it a water sign? It's not an air sign. But look at his characteristics. Is he quiet? Is he reserved? So Pisces is an air sign. Okay. And then I have the Ace of Wands. Aces are gifts from the universe, hon. And this is the beginning of something passionate, something creative. Oh, it's a water sign? Okay. Yeah. I thought so. Yeah, it is water. You're welcome, Kelly. But like I said, aces are, yeah, Pisces is a fish. Two fishes. Okay, so does this does okay. So this may be a guy coming in that brings in some excitement into your life, makes you happy to get up in the mornings, you know, very, very passionate. But I think that you're hesitant, hun. I think you're still dealing with some things from the past. But I want you to change your focus from things that have happened to the past to the possibilities that could happen with this. How many times do we miss opportunities because we tap into, yeah, he's quiet and reserved, yeah. So that's why I say, look, don't look to the signs, to the characteristics. But somebody is dealing with things from the past and not seeing the potential at this point in time, okay? But the seeds have been planted. You're fun and exciting. Yeah, my Pisces. Yeah, not my Pisces sun. Okay, the seeds have been planted, but it takes a long time to grow. But look, hon, the harvest is close. Okay, it's close, and it's going to bring in some happiness. But the thing about this, okay, this person is focusing on the past stuff, not willing to look to the future at this point in time. But look at the little squirrel here. The squirrel tells me that they have a tendency to be stuck in their mind, and it's like the same things going over and over and over and over again. I don't know whether it's you or whether it's him, but somebody's definitely stuck in their head. They're looking, it's taking a long time because somebody's looking for a safe place to put their heart, okay? But there's the potential of happiness here, but this person just, you know, this Pentacles are a very, very slow moving energy. But like I said, there's the potential of the happiness, the fulfillment. Look at the cups overflowing, okay? And then the Temperance card, have some patience, okay? Somebody's trying to balance between their wants and their desires, okay? And there's some healing going on with all of this, and it's just caution you to have some patience, because look, there's a new day dawning, okay? Does that make sense, hon? Let me know if that makes sense. Oh, thank you, Erin. Okay. Okay, so Nivea, do you know how to use the bubble technique? I want you to put those fears, those worries about him not liking you into the bubble. Okay? Start clearing out all that stuff so you're not projecting all that energy. Good night, Kelly. Thank you for being here, hon. So I want you to clear out all your fears, all your worries, all your insecurities a lot, okay? Clear them all out so that you're not projecting your fears onto them and having them question things. Okay. Good. I'm glad it made sense, Nicole. Okay. Yeah, and if you've got those fears and those worries, hon, you're going to manifest them not liking you. So clear them in the bubble. You know, you can, if you don't want to do this, you can just put them in a bubble and hand it off to an angel, you know. Yeah, because you're stuck in your head. You need to transmute those thoughts, saying the same thing that I just said. Look at that. See? You're stuck in your head. You can't make a choice, can't make a decision. Hon, you have yourself in your own mental prison at this point in time, okay? You don't know which direction to go. You are blocking yourself in. You're welcome, Nicole. Okay? But you need to transmute this. You need to make the choice. This is making choices to transmute and change all that energy. Hon, you could also go stand in a violet flame, a violet fire, and ask to clear out all your fears, all your insecurities, all your worries. Okay? But you need to transmute this, okay? I do show that Seven of Cups talks about potential, talks about options. It talks about choices and, options, choices, opportunities, okay? Are they looking at more than one person? That's interesting. Okay. But the Eight of Cups, it has a couple meanings, In this one, I'm thinking you are ready to walk away from everything that's no longer emotionally fulfilling, which would be all those fears, those insecurities. Okay. You're ready to walk away into a new adventure. And, hon, when you do that, things are going to shift and change quickly. The universe has your back, hon. You're going to have to take a leap of faith in this situation. Start clearing out, transmuting all those fears, those illusions, transmute everything. Okay? And the universe will help. The Tower card, a lot of people are scared of the Tower card, but it's not necessarily a bad thing. Okay? It's changing things. You have asked for some things, okay? But you haven't followed through on it. You might be asking to change things, for people to like you. The Seven of Cups means lots of potential, lots of options, lots of choices, okay? But to me, it just seems, looking at this, you're stuck in your head, can't make a choice, can't make a decision, and this is a self-made prison. You need to transmute, transform those, all the Seven of Cups, everything that's holding you back, hon. You're ready to walk away from all that stuff, okay, into a new adventure. And like I said, you need to take a leap of faith. So if this does not work out, which is worse? Trying to clear all the energy, trying to be the best person you are. Love yourself first, hon, okay? And take that leap of faith. There's nothing worse than living with what if. What if I had done this? What if I had done that? Those are horrible things to live with. Okay? I think it's you. You have to make the choices whether you want to clear this stuff or not. Okay? But you've asked for some things, and you haven't made the effort to change those things. The universe loves you so much it will give you anything you want, hon, but you've got to work for it too. The universe is not going to hand it to you on a silver plate. You have to make the effort also. And your effort is transmuting all these thoughts, all these worries, okay? And then the universe will go in and help clear a lot of the energy on and pave the way for you also, okay? Does that make sense, hon? And quit worrying if they like you or not, because then you're projecting onto them, okay? Just know, do you like yourself? That's the thing, hon. Do you like yourself? They're going to intuitively pick up on it if you don't like yourself, hun. Go in there and be who you are, the awesome self you are. If they can't accept that, then they're not the right family. You know? Raquel, are you here, hun? What's your question? Raquel Wall? Raquel Wall, Seashells, and Aaron. You're welcome, hun. And put your nervousness of meeting them into that bubble too. Raquel, are you here, hun? Okay, seashells it is. If Raquel comes back, we'll get her. Everybody's leaving. Is everybody going over to watch Starry Tarot? You're still here too, Daisy? Yeah. Jack's here. Hey, Jack. Just listening to Bust Your Numbers? Is that a show? Okay, seashells. What are you walking away from, seashells? Ooh. Okay, so the Nine of Swords is walking away from backstabbing, trauma, drama. No, Star Crossing doesn't have a group. No, Star Crossing is on here. And I don't understand why. I keep going in and adding it and publishing it. I put her email on. I put her Cash App, her PayPal, and everything on, and it's not showing up. I don't know. I need to go in and check. Bree, the free list is closed for tonight, hun, but the donation list is open. Okay, so seashells, this is walking away from the trauma, the drama, the backstabbing and all. Okay. Now the 10 is the end of that. Yeah. You're finally ready now? Yeah. But look there's a gap in there. Okay. You have to make that choice to get out from under that energy. And the universe is waiting in the background to open up a new pathway for you. It's just waiting. You're ready to move into the Ace of Swords. That's new beginnings after the struggles, the trauma, the drama, everything. Okay. It's just waiting. And when you do that, hun, I think you're going to be ready for celebration. Oh, to increase my time. Yeah. But see, you're ready to celebrate, but hun, you still have some illusions and fears. And I want you to try putting all those illusions and fears into the bubble and clear them. or any other way you can find to clear the energy quick. Hi, Em. How you doing, hon? Okay. But you know what, hon? I think there's a shift coming, and I think it's going to be a quick one. Something's coming in that's unexpected, and it's going to come in pretty quick. Okay. But the Tower card is coming in to shake things up a little bit. So if you're not working, the universe will only do that if it feels like you're not working fast enough or hard enough, or your attention has wandered. The universe will come in and it will shake things up a little bit to get you moving, okay? But I don't know what you're waiting for, hon. It's like you're waiting and waiting and waiting for something. And in the meantime, it's draining your pockets. You're draining your energy, okay? But I want you to take the time to step back from the situation and see things from a different perspective, okay? But hon, you're moving into the, I really feel that you're moving into the Empress energy. I am the Empress. I deserve the best. I am loving, caring, nurturing. I am pregnant with all kinds of possibilities. It's all here for me. I just need to allow myself to have it. I need to be open and receptive to having all this. And then I have the Page of Pentacles. Okay? That's the very early beginnings of something prosperous, abundant, long-term, safety, security, happy family. I want you to take the time. Yeah. Yes. You got wisdom too, okay? But look at this. I want you to take the time to smell the roses. I want you to take the time to look at the beauty in life. I want you to take a slow, meandering journey. Does that make sense? I want you to take life slow and easy and learn how to enjoy it now. Yeah. Yeah. Sounds good, hon. Sounds good. But just remember, if things start getting shaken up a little bit, it's because you got a little bit off track, okay? Yeah, sometimes bad things happen for the better. It's like a wake-up call, okay? Erin, are you here, hon? And Raquel, did you ever come back? How are you doing, Em? Has somebody made arrangements to come out yet? I love what you said. I know what you mean, Casey. I am on my way to reach there. Yes, good for you, girl. I know. You've been working on yourself for a long time, hon. We all have. But just remember, when we run out of things to work on, when we run out of lessons to learn, there's no reason for us to be here anymore. So be grateful for the lessons that you were learning also, you know? You're welcome, hon. Okay, what do I need to know right now? Okay. So I'm going to do Erin's and then we'll do yours, okay, Raquel? I didn't want you to be left behind, okay? So, Erin, so post your question, Raquel, and we'll get to you next, okay? I think they left because the baby was fussing. She wanted to be down here. Okay. You have a good night, seashells. Okay, so Aaron, I think you've made a lot of forward movement, a lot of progress, hon. Okay, I really feel okay, and it's like people are trying to people are recognizing who you are, what your contribution is. Wish you had a spicier question than that. Universe, what can I do to spice up my life a little bit in a healthy way? Okay. Yeah. So, but you have struggled. You have put up with all the backstabbing, the trauma, the drama, the abuse, everything. Okay? So it's look at this. The swords are not touching him. It's you just need to take a step away. You just need to roll away from that situation, and the universe is bringing you back to an ace of swords, which is new beginnings after the struggles, the trauma, the drama, everything. Okay, but the universe is just waiting for you to totally clean out the last of this energy in order to open up a new pathway for you. Okay, but you know what, hon? Yo quiero Taco Bell. Mm, Taco Bell comida es mierda. I'm sorry, Jack. Yeah, 5:55 and up for reading, son. Dang, that was good. Well, like I keep trying to encourage you guys to ask the universe questions. Okay? What else is possible here? What do I need to be aware of? What am I not willing to be and see? What more can I receive today? So that's a good question to ask, Aaron. What more can I receive today? Oh, okay. But look, you have reached being a queen. You have gone through lots of transformation and change. You are looking for some peace in your life. And honey, you're ready to not take any more BS from anybody. Does that make sense? Okay. But I do show that there's something coming in that's sudden, something shocking, something totally unexpected. But that doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad thing, okay? But I do think that you will need to take a step back and reassess the situation, take a little bit of a break from the situation, okay? And then I have the Ace of Cups. That's new beginnings and something you love or love for yourself. Ooh, there's a little place down here in Elizabeth, Colorado that's got some awesome street tacos. Oh, I usually only answer one question free, but and pull one card for what will become with you with this job. Okay. Do you feel like you're going to go anywhere? Because this is this is do you feel stalled in this job? Do you feel like you're not going anywhere? Because it's almost like you don't love this job because the cup is being withheld and everything is on hold, everything is stalled, okay? But you know what, hon? Maybe that's what you need to do. Is there anything about this job that you like? You miss Alvarado's in Omaha now? Yeah. There's a little place down here called Chubby's that my kids just absolutely love because it's the hottest chili in all of Colorado. My son drives down from Greeley to Denver just to get some Chubby's. 5 taco trucks in walking distance. And they make some decent food too. Yeah. Now, if you go what they call tostadas here in New Mexico are called chalupas. You know, so each state has different names and different ways of doing things, you know. Did that make sense, hon? Aaron? Did that make sense about the job? I just think you just feel like you're not going anywhere at this job. But take a step back. But see, the Tower card and then the take a break, step back from the situation and look at, okay? And then work on what you love. Manifest what you love, hon. You can do this. Start getting rid of anything that keeps you from manifesting what you love. Yeah. Yeah, Colfax and Adams, yeah. Did you ever eat at Chubby's, Crazy Crystal? That's, yeah. Yeah. Well, it depends. I'm supposed to go down this weekend and help my sister-in-law make tamales. So, Raquel, what's your question, hon? I haven't forgotten you. Alexa, what's the temperature?
Right now, it's 41 degrees Fahrenheit.
Yeah.
Tonight, expect a low of 33 degrees.
So it's warmer than it's been the last couple nights. I don't know, Jack. There's some new places coming. There's some new places now down here in Denver that have some awesome Mexican food now. Will you get a raise or praise or what? Okay. So actually, it was Raquel's question that I was answering for Aaron. Yeah. Oh yeah, Chubby's is so dang hot that you're for the next few days you won't be able to sit down. Okay, so boy, are you upset with this job, hon? Do you feel not recognized? Okay, first thing I have the queen of the high priestess. The high priestess is she's she's flying between two pillars. She's the knower of secrets. There's lots of things going on behind the scenes that you don't know anything about, okay? So it's like pay attention. Kind of use your intuition to kind of pick up the energy a little bit. Oh, but it's some good ass chili. I can't eat it because it's full of flour, you know. But follow your intuition, follow your knowing, okay, hon? I do show the 10 of Pentacles, which talks about coming into something long-term. So I get the feeling maybe you're hoping that this is long-term stable, that's going to bring in more money for you, okay, and bring in some happiness. But I think at this point, is there lots of arguments and disputes and little petty things going on at work that are disturbing you, hon? Okay. So I want you to take the time to step back and observe. Okay. So this king of, this is usually an air sign, but a king of swords is someone that's gone through lots of transformation and change. And they have a tendency to be a little bit reserved with judgment. I know, good chili doesn't have flour. I know, because if your chili's not thick enough, then you just add more chili. But actions speak louder than words. And this guy's looking for the truth and clarity. He's trying to discern what's going on, okay? So be observant with what's going on. But see, I have the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands talks about the early beginnings of something. Are you up for a promotion? I think that you need to decide what makes you happy, what you want out of the job, what makes you happy, what makes you passionate about the job. It's almost like you have to decide whether you like this job or not. Does that make sense, hon? But see, but I do think that you're feeling a little bit overwhelmed in this job. It's like you've got all kinds of things coming at you, and you're kind of defensive, okay? And oh my gosh, crazy crystal. You love the residents. Okay. So start focusing on the things that you do love in the job and see if it shifts some of the energy. I know you love the residents, but what else do you love about the job? Okay. But maybe you feel overworked. So if you're overwhelmed with things, hon, sit down and make a list and prioritize things and work on them that way. Okay. But it's something, see, I get the feelings there's something going on that you're just not happy about, because I have the Knight of Wands. You know, it's like there's one step forward, two steps back. Okay. I think that you're frustrated. I think you're angry. I think that there's something going on that's upsetting you. Is this making sense, hon? And I do think it's coming down to you need to make a choice. Hey, Hayden, how are you doing, hon? Okay. Overworked. Yeah. Yeah, that would be this card. Feeling like you got a lot of stuff coming at you. But you need to make a choice. And I'm going to pull one more card cuz well, is this the card of the night? I have the Tower card. It's like you need to make a choice. Okay, the universe has opened up another pathway for you, but you need to let go of your you need to let go of your fears and your illusions. The universe, both pathways were opened up by the universe. What are you going to choose? But I do show that there's something sudden, something shocking coming in. It's like you've been asking the universe for something, hun, but you haven't acted on it. So sometimes the universe will come in and shake things up in order to get you moving. Okay? Yeah, when asked what you think you deserve, tell them a promotion so you can focus on your job, a raise appropriate for your new responsibilities. Exactly. Jack is such a wise person. He's got such knowledge. You know? Did that make sense, hon? Yeah, Colfax has a bad reputation. Panini. Bacon and cheese and fries. Had to order 2 to make the delivery costs. So lunch for tomorrow, too. Yeah. Okay, so the free list is closed, but the donation list is open if anybody wants to donate. Yeah, I've been through 2 urges and on my 3rd now. So do you have some goals set, hon? I would set some goals and focus on your goals. That's like That's like telling the universe that, yeah, it's a way of telling the universe what you want. And you guys are so valuable, you know. My brother-in-law, he he works in 2 nursing homes to support his family because somebody screwed up her getting her papers. And so he's working 2 jobs and trying to support the family. So he's working 2 jobs, but he wants to go to school to be a full RN. So, yeah. Okay, Jan, what's your question, hon? What's your question? You're welcome, hon. Did that make sense, though? 3rd job. Do any, so, yeah, he's a CNA. He does, what's it called that they take blood? A poblamonist? And he does a couple other things. They've been training him on all kinds of stuff. He's the one I was talking about. When he went for a second job interview, I had given him a piece of black tourmaline, and he thought I was nuts. He was carrying it around in his pocket anyway because he kept having dreams about somebody trying to jump in his body. So I gave him the black tourmaline, and it stopped the dreams, but he had it in his pocket that day. He went for a job interview. He walked into the office for the job interview. He says, I had such a feeling of overwhelming evil that I just wanted to walk out of there. But he finished the job interview and walked out of the room, and the black tourmaline shattered in his pocket. What new love or person of interest is coming toward me I should be aware of? So he's taken all the steps, Jack, to find all these things. I was sheltered too. My parents were older. My sisters were grown and married by the time I was in school. Girl, I still think you need to... I think you need to clear out some stuff from the past yet, hon. I think you need to... Okay, so you need to clear out some stuff, and I think you need to trust yourself. Okay, I do show that there is an Ace of Pentacles coming in. The Ace of Pentacles is... okay, aces are a gift, but Pentacles are stable, long-term, safety, security, happy family. To me, the Pentacles are the accumulation of all the signs. Okay? You've planted the seeds for what you want, hun, and you planted these a long time ago. The thing is, you're looking for a safe place to store your heart. Okay? But the harvest is close. It's close. It's like the universe is waiting for you to walk totally away from a situation. Because sometimes I know that some of us have a tendency to ignore people that are abusive to us. My daughters yell at me all the time. But I think this situation kind of, you kind of ignore the people that are abusing you. But I think that you need to walk away from that job. I mean, I'm looking at job. He said CNA, and okay, you need to walk away from that energy. Okay, you need to walk away from that energy because the universe is ready to open it up a new pathway for you. But there are things that you need to do. Okay, do you know how to do the bubble technique, hon? Because I do show that you have some things from the past. Okay. You are working on you're working on clearing some things from the past. You still have some regrets, some things of what if I would have did things differently. Okay? But there is potential there. You're just not seeing it yet. It's like there's been lots of arguments, disputes. There may have been some heartache that you've had to deal with. Okay? This could also be separation by distance. Star. But then we have the Seven of Swords also. So the Seven of Swords says somebody has walked away from a situation where there was lies, deceit, okay, theft, possibly. Because look, he's looking back and he's sneaking off in a situation. Maybe somebody ghosted you, okay? There's some things you need to work on. But I pulled some extra cards, hon. The High Priestess. I want you to follow your intuition, follow your knowing. Okay? I want you to ask yourself. This came through. I want you to ask yourself, what am I hiding from myself? Yeah. What am I hiding from myself? What do I need to be aware of to heal? What am I not willing to be or see? What am I not willing to receive? Okay? When you can do that, hon, see, I have the Ace of Cups. I want you to find that inner love for yourself, hon. You really need to work on some inner love for yourself. The potential for a long-term relationship is there, but you just, okay, I won't say your real name. Okay. I want you to, yeah, everything you want in a relationship, hon, yeah, you accept you're alone and it's over. But I want you to find everything that you want in a relationship, hon. I want you to find within yourself. If you want a loving, caring, nurturing, expansive, joy-filled relationship, I want you to find all those aspects within yourself. So the best thing to do is to start with loving yourself. Okay? I want you to, everything that you don't like about yourself, I want you to take the time to sit down and talk to it and ask what it's trying to teach you. I'm going to recommend a book, hon, The Dark Side of the Light Chasers by Debbie Ford. Okay? Let me type that in real quick. Oh, come on. This is such a healing book, hon. This is such an intense book that I have a therapist that said and cried through the whole first. Yeah, Star. Thank you, Star. Good for you, girl. Good for you. That's a little bit of that's self-nurturing. But what about the self-love? I want you to get up every night, every morning for the next 3 weeks. I want you to think about 3 things different every day for the next 3 weeks of what is awesome about you, what you love about yourself, okay? I want you to make peace with yourself. I want you to find that love, nurturing, caring, and make peace with yourself. Make peace with that beast. Make peace with all the things that you don't like about yourself, all the things that you criticize about yourself, okay? Make some peace with all of that. You have the strength and ability to do this. I want you to realize how strong a woman you are and how you've come out of this relationship much, much wiser and much stronger, okay? But work on healing yourself. Don't look toward getting into another relationship, because if you get in another relationship, hon, you're going to go right back into the same thing. You got to take the time to heal from this. You know? That makes sense, hon? SAS, did you send that on PayPal or did you send that on Cash App? Come on. Oh my goodness. Oh, hon. You're going to make me cry. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. You're going to make me cry. Thank you, hon. Thank you. I appreciate all of you. All of you. You guys are what makes the channel, you know? Oh. I'm glad, hon. But, you know, it's not just me. Everybody here on the channel is very supportive of everybody else, you know? Okay, what does SAS need to know about this crush? Yes, we are a crew. We are a crew. I was telling somebody about it today, and she goes, oh my gosh. She goes, we don't have anybody to talk to about stuff like that. And I told her, you're welcome to come in. Oh, look what you did. You made me cry. Yes. Okay. So, let's... But you know what, hon? The thing is, I keep saying that you guys are the heroes, okay? Because you guys, I could talk till I'm blue in the face, and if you guys don't use the tools, then it's not achieving anything. I think you guys are the heroes because you guys actually take the steps to make a difference in your life, you know? Okay, so I'm going to pull 2 sets of cards here. And yes, just let me get my daughter settled, guys, and then we'll get back to the cooking and crafts, okay? But we do need to decide on a time that'll be good for everybody. And it seems like my Sundays and Wednesdays are conflicting with other readers, so I don't know. Okay, so I want you to be aware how this guy treats you, okay? Because I think that there needs to be more of an even give and take, okay? Look. How is he going to make any moves? Yeah, because there's not an even give and take at this point in time. Just remember, hun, that you teach a guy how to treat you by not putting up with a lot of BS, okay? I do show that, did this guy come in real quick? Because I show the Knight of Swords. He is standing on a cliff. I'll show it to you in a second. Let me get these other cards down. But it's like the universe. He did come in quick, didn't he? Hold on. I don't know if this would be a good relationship or not. Okay, so like I said, pay attention to an even give and take. Okay? Make sure that you set some boundaries, hun. Don't let any, don't say, oh, well, this is just the beginning of the relationship. It'll change. Okay? It's not going to change. You need to to stomp on that right away and let him know that you're not going to put up with that, okay? This was somebody that came in very, very quickly. The universe has your back, hun, okay? Yeah. Yeah. Don't put up with BS and stay strong, right? Now, the universe has your back, okay? The universe has your back. Sometimes you have to take a leap of faith. But again, if you set boundaries and he gets upset about it, then he's not the right person, okay? Oh my gosh, Fruity Pebbles strawberry cream cheese pie sounds beyond me. But see, you're a mover and shaker, hun. I think you pretty much know what you want and what you don't want. So pay attention and don't make excuses for him and don't put up with the BS. Okay. I'll say pay attention to the red flags. Okay? Pay attention to the red flags. Now, I want you to go in and ask yourself some questions. Do you know how to use the yes-no technique with your body, hun? Okay. But this is going within and finding out your truth, your clarity, okay? And coming out the other side and shining your light. This is you going in and finding your strength, who you are, what is good for you and what isn't good for you, okay? And then there's lots of cleansing and clearing going on. But look at this, hon. You are ready for new adventures. You're ready for new horizons, new shores. You know what? You've gone through half of the obstacles. And you know what the obstacles are ahead of you, and you are empowered to move forward and take charge. Okay? Now, is he going to move forward? Not at this point in time. Okay, so I think this guy's in a mental prison. He doesn't know what he wants, where he's going, what he's doing, anything. Okay, and this is all his own thought process. He's got himself in this own mental prison. Okay, and again, he came in sudden, surprising, shocking. Is this guy by any chance a fire sign? Do you know what sign he is? Because I show a King of Wands. You know, somebody that's gone through a lot of transformation and change, but but I feel in this instance he's still trying to find what he wants and what he doesn't want. Okay, I do think that he has a tendency to like to have his way a little bit. He might have a little bit of a narcissistic tendency to him. Watch that he second guesses things that you say. Watch that he belittles things a little bit. Yeah. Okay. But this is somebody that has to win. And sometimes they will put you down in order to feel better about themselves. Okay. But you know what, hon? I feel like he's got to work on his fulfillment. Because this is a sun. This is coming into your own fulfillment. He needs to work toward that because he's gone through lots of trauma, drama, nightmares, depression, anxiety. He has come out a more wiser person on the other side, but he's still cleaning out this energy. So I think I feel like if he's going to come through, it's going to be a while. Okay. So just take it slow and easy, and you set the tone of the relationship, hon. If he tries anything, but he's got some healing to go through first, okay? That makes sense? Hi, Divine Universe. Are you dreaming about him, SAS? was kind of interesting because this lady that I was talking to today, she gifted me a black tourmaline, and it looks like a very, very expensive piece. She was so excited to talk to me, and she gifted me a piece of black tourmaline. I said, wow, 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 wow. So today was an awesome day for me. Okay. I made up the recipe. My son thinks it's too sweet. I got to tweak the recipe. I used already sweetened great values. Yeah. I have something crazy crystal. It's called I learned this recipe 30 years ago. It's called a strawberry shortcut cake. What you do is you put marshmallows on the bottom. You put it in this specific cake batter, and then you put in the frozen sweetened strawberries on the top with jello, strawberry jello mixed in it. You put it across the top. So while it's baking, the marshmallows come to the top and make a crust, and the strawberries go to the bottom, and it's awesome. We always get around to recipes anymore, huh? Strawberry pie with anything. Oh, I love strawberries. Strawberry cream cheese with key lime meringue top. Oh my gosh, Jack. Do you have a recipe for that, Jack? Okay. Yeah, I was impressed. Yeah, she had to have really been happy with what I was telling her. Jack, you should share that recipe with us. Jack, did you subscribe to Casey's Corner for cooking and crafts? So we don't have enough people on there yet, so I'm sharing the recipes on here. Yeah. Yes, Jack, we would all love the recipe. Look at us all. Jack, please, please, recipe. Star, you still here tonight? Ooh, Enderman's chocolate cake with chocolate icing and a glass of milk. I ran across these little gluten-free white cakes. They're by Katz, Katz, and they have lemon pudding in the middle. I thought, oh my God, this lemon pudding's to die for. Text message. You said you baked. Oh, Jack, you teased us with it now. You teased us with it, hon. Strawberry cheese pie, crazy crystal. Yeah. What was it? You had a strawberry cheesecake with lemon dollop on it? Is that what you said it was, Jack? Let me look. Strawberry cream cheese with key lime meringue topped with toasted coconut. Oh my God. I gotta write that down. I have a good recipe for a cheesecake. Strawberry cream cheese. Key lime. And toasted coconut. Yeah. Breakfast, excellent start of the day with the sugar rush. You're kind of mom. My mom let us do that when I was a kid. My dad, however. Oh my God, you're picking up on my ex's energy. Why? Ah, star-crossing. Do you see anything? Because I think SAS, because you need to clear out all that energy. You haven't quite let it go yet. Yeah. Yeah. So I have an awesome recipe for a cheesecake, a baked one. So, two things, hon, SAS. Who does it belong to? You might be picking up on him thinking about you. Send it back with love and consciousness. And I would also use the bubble technique to start clearing out all that stuff or whatever works for you to clear the energy. Ooh. I think the cheesecake recipe I have, it's it's a quarter cup of sugar, 1 egg, 1 package of cream cheese, and then some vanilla, and you put it in a nut crust, and then you bake it. But you can add flavors or strawberries or whatever to it also. Sweet potato pecan on pie. Yeah. Yeah, I do the same thing, Jane. I merge the pecan pie and the sweet potato pie, or yeah. Oh, you like my shirt? Yeah. I like flannel shirts. They're warm. It's hard to find real flannel shirts anymore. So Rito, the free list is done for tonight, hon. Excuse me. But the donation list is open. But it looks like we might be working on moving up to recipes tonight too. Yeah. That's okay, hon. Are you subscribed, hon? So you can get notified when I come on. Friday night is spiritual talk, but I'll be back on again Sunday night. But so I'm going to ask you this, hon. Do you know how to do the yes no technique with your body? Yeah. I love to cook. I just don't have anybody to cook for. Oh, so you had a bunch of stuff come up and you freaked out your dad? Well, I have to cook for myself. I was talking to somebody this morning and she was asking me about my diet. And I said, well, I can't eat nightshades. I can't eat dairy. I can't eat gluten. She goes, what can you eat? I said, I can't eat beef or pork. I said, I have to cook for myself. I can't eat out. So you have to cook. You're addicted to eating. We're supposed to have snow here on Friday, Jane. I don't know how much, but we're supposed to have some snow. Okay, Priscilla, the free reading list is done, but the donation list is open. But we can offer you a couple techniques, hon. Okay, so answer me this, Priscilla. Okay, will you try something for me, hon? Can you take a few deep breaths? Okay, and relax. Will you try that for me, hon? Okay, so take a few deep breaths in and out. I'm going to ask you a question, and I want you to tell me the first thing that pops into your head. Do not give me the second thing. Do not doubt what popped up. Give me the first number that pops into your head, okay? So take a few deep breaths, close your eyes, relax. Okay, Priscilla, what percentage of the depression and anxiety that you are feeling is yours? What percentage is yours? First thing that pops in your head, hon. I'm going to make tamales this weekend with my sister-in-law. And so we need to send some prayers to Star's dad. Yeah. Okay, so you're overthinking it. Okay, I want you to do it again, Priscilla. You're not listening to your intuition. Okay? Close your eyes. Take a few deep breaths again. Relax. What percentage of the depression is yours? You know, I would check those tamales because they may be freezer burned on the outside. Don't forget they're covered with the corn husks. Just tossed 5 dozen. Oh. Okay, you're okay. Normally, you should get a number under 30%, hon. Under 30%. Nobody has 100% of all the depression and anxiety because we're all empaths. When you feel a little bit of depression, you're going to pick up everybody else's depression also. So I'm trying to teach you to recognize that not everything you are feeling is yours. Okay? So let's try it a third time. Take a few deep breaths. Relax this time, hon. Relax. Just let your mind go. Okay? A few deep breaths. Just consciously feel your body, your brain, your head relax. Okay? 2, 3 breaths. What percentage of the depression is yours? See? Okay, so 20% of that depression is yours. See, Star picked up 19%, so that's real close, okay? So, what you want to do when you start feeling that depression and the anxiety, I want you to say, in fact, try it now. All the energy that is not mine, I'm going to send it back to the universe for healing, and see if you don't lighten up. So, Priscilla, do you feel any lighter? Ooh, a Chinese chicken salad. You guys are making me hungry. We spent today watching some of the old lives on here in the chat, and I think I scared you. Okay, so I want you to start doing that every time. If you're angry, if you're depressed, anxious, anything, first thing you want to do, hun, all this energy that's not mine, send it back to the universe for healing and see if it doesn't help. This will help you start to learn to differentiate between what is your energy and what is other people's energy. Does that make sense, hon? So 80% of everything that you were feeling is not even yours. Does that make sense, hon? You have a good night, Aaron. You had him watch lives off of here on this channel, Star? And Priscilla, if you can't, okay, if you send something back and it doesn't clear, there's something called the bubble technique. You can put that depression and anxiety into this little bubble. You just bring your hands together like this until you feel a little bubble. Okay? So then you're going to feel your depression and you're going to put it into this bubble and you're going to bring your hands back and forth like this until you feel a shift in the energy. That's another way to clear it. Don't want to eat chickadee. Yeah. I'm just waiting to make them tamales this weekend. Oh my God, I want to pig out. My phone's going dead. So those are important tools for you to use, hon. Those are very important tools for everybody to use. Because how many times do we pick up everybody else's energy and it's not even ours? You know? And you're welcome, hon. I hope you subscribe and come back again. Friday nights we do spiritual talk. We talk about things like this. We help people clear things if you want to come back and clear some things. We teach you how to heal yourself. Does that make sense, hon? Oh, we're going to make red and green tamales. It's going to be 54 tomorrow. Is that all you were giving me a bad time about? Oh, yeah. You're already subscribed? Yeah. Join us on Friday night, hon. We talk about everything, but we do spiritual support for everybody, and we do some healing work too. We try to teach you how to heal yourself. You sure did. You made him watch lives from here. Oh, you're so funny. And I got a message from Starry Tarot. Starry Eyes Tarot. She does want to do a collaboration. She messaged me, but I was driving home, so I didn't have a chance to respond to her yet. So, okay, we can also, okay, so anybody that wants to clear cords with a person, a situation, a problem, any kind of issues, any kind of health problems, we can help you clear the stuff. If it's health stuff, we can help you clear it so you can work on healing it. Yeah. Oh yeah, we talk about everything. But we started a channel, Casey's Corner, for cooking and crafts, and I haven't had time to get to it. I'm thinking that at the first of the year we'll have more time for that because I seem to have lots of things that are falling in my lap at the moment. Star Crossing works on this channel with me, hun. We do the healing work. Her and Jack and me, and sometimes Teardrops. We do the healing work together, hun. And anybody else that contributes. and I yeah. She identifies the chords. I identify chords. Jack identifies chords. You're welcome, hun. But just remember, I would try to do that every day when you get up in the morning and when you go to bed at night. It'll help you identify feelings that are yours and not yours. I make red and green, yeah. Oh, she makes the best green chili tamales I've ever had, yeah. I can't use soy sauce or tamari sauce, so I use coconut aminos. Chinese chicken salad, just saying. Yeah. So I keep posting. I haven't gotten and looked. If somebody can maybe go in and look. If you go in and look under the lives, it should give a description. It should have Star's Cash App and email and PayPal on there also. Yeah. Yeah. She wanted to come downstairs, so they left. They don't want me to put her on the channel anymore. So they said once was enough. Yeah. I now cornstarch has a little bit of a flavor. If you want something that doesn't want interfere with the flavor or change the flavor anyway, try arrowroot. Now, if you use arrowroot, you have to dissolve it in cold water, otherwise it'll lump. But it thickens it a little bit, similar to cornstarch, but a little bit different. And it doesn't have a flavor like cornstarch does. Star, were you showing your dad the healing stuff? I can still do donations, but we are on spiritual talk. Your info was on there earlier? Yeah. I kept, because when I go in and look at, the information, it's not showing it. So I keep publishing it, but I haven't had time to go in and check under the actual lives. %70 of all fortune cookies are made at a tortilla company in Massachusetts. Wow. Yeah. And boy, I bet he really freaked out then, huh? Did you ask him if we wanted him to work on him? So the gal I was talking to today, she went through stage 4 breast cancer. And we were talking about that because in one of my classes, there's some books out there by Candace Pert. It's called Molecules of Emotions. Bruce Lipton has one called Biology of Belief. There's some other doctors that have done research. Some people, their immune system shuts down immediately if they're told they have cancer. And then there's the feisty little people that, like she said, I told this doctor, you don't know nothing. I'm going to beat this. And she did. It's been, she said 20 years. So it's your attitude. Are you going to allow yourself to be healed? And this is one of the things when they tried to condemn what we're doing. I said, okay, how do you know? Okay, why are you limiting what God can do in your life? Yeah. How many of them did you make him watch, Star? Well, yeah, you've got that warm touch. Yeah. Did the swelling go down on his leg though, hun? That's the thing. Noodle soup. Egg drop soup. And he just felt my hand and it was cold. Yeah. Yeah. Because we've only been, if you think about it, look at how much we've evolved with that technique, because we started it like September 3rd. And look at how it's shifted. Oh, so I was looking up a recipe for gluten-free rolled cookies today. So I found a really neat flour that I was trying to make turnovers with, but the recipe didn't call for any baking powder or anything, so it kind of came up stiff and hard. But I'm gonna try it. Might use that brand to try with the cookies because it was easy to roll. It wasn't sticky. He got to hear me call you out on your general. Oh. So SAS, try putting the feeling overwhelmed in the bubble. Okay. Put in your worry that it won't be accurate. Put everything that you've got going on in the bubble and have some faith and trust in the universe. Start putting those past hurts into the bubble, hon. Adapt it to what works for you. You know, one person from England that we haven't heard from for a while, we've been worried about him. He just says he puts it in the bubble and hands it off to an angel. But the way I teach it is just to find that ball, put in your overwhelm, put in all the past, feel the hurts, put them in the middle of that bubble and just bring your hands back and forth. Honey, you will feel a shift. You will feel a shift. Because even when I do this now, I can feel the energy. But as I start letting go of stuff, it gets lighter. There's no pressure. So try working on that, hun. Butter cookie recipe on group I follow Facebook. Not that I've ever there, just a fluke I found it. Yeah. Yeah, I want some, because I started a tradition when my oldest kids were little. Well, my mom used to make cutout cookies with me every Christmas anyway. So I started that with my kids and did it through all my older grandkids. Now I have the younger grandkids. So yeah, it's kind of a tradition in my family to make cookies and then, make the different colored frostings, give the kids a knife and just paint the cookies. You're looking for cookies. I probably won't be able to make cookies till next week. With my daughter and the baby here, her husband is here sleeping on the couch because he just put in a bid for a house, and yeah, he's got things to do. He's got work to do. But I don't know how long she'll be here. If he puts in the effort, if he puts in the work, which she needs to do too, I realize. But I think that there's hope. Yes. It's fun just to hang out and not have to do any spiritual healing also. Well, I'm glad, Crystal. How are you doing though? You're not the only one, Star. Madagascar vanilla. I just got some Madagascar vanilla beans. I just need to get a bottle of vodka and let it sit for a couple months. Oh, that little girl is hell on wheels. She's got them running in circles all the time. She's got them wrapped around her little finger, and I just sit back and watch. She says that he's still her best friend. Yeah, it was something big. I have an idea what it was because she mentioned it on the sly. So SAS, I would start putting any kind of fears, any worries that you have about that opportunity coming in, anything that you think could be blocking you from allowing that to happen. And put that fear, put it being so scary into that bubble and clear it. Do it right now, hon. Do it right now. And see if you don't feel the energy shift. My dad used to make fudge in World War II in the army. They used to come in and they used to steal bags of cocoa and sugar and powdered milk, and they used to make fudge. And when they would do inspections in the mess kits, they would say, "How come Sergeant Brown's troop has squares, lines in the bottom of their mess kits?" Because they used to make fudge. So I make my dad's fudge recipe, sugar cookies, and a few other little things. Yeah. Yes, who doesn't want snuggle cuddles? You got boxed brownie mix. Couldn't get my Dutch cocoa when I ordered food for delivery. Yeah, I've noticed that Walmart out here, well, I'm in a small town, Walmart out here actually has Dutch cocoa now. Hey, Tracy. Well, I'm glad you came in. Like I said, SAS, I can supply the tools. It's up to you guys whether you use it or not, you know? Good to see you back, Tracy. We're talking recipes and food right now. When Jane and Crystal are here, we end up talking about food. What did your child do now, hon? The baby was so funny the other night because she saw me on the video, and she goes, because our thing is we're on Messenger, I taught her to go. So she's looking at seeing me on the screen, and she starts going. I said, "I'm right here, baby." Okay, so Tracy, I would wait till after the holidays to do that, because then you're going to sabotage yourself with all the good food that's out there. Then you're going to beat yourself up for it. And I want you to put that into the bubble and clear that also. So I do the fudge from scratch with the cocoa and I notice I've been using coconut milk to make it, and it comes out better. It really does. It comes out softer. But the cocoa, the sugar, the coconut milk, and then you boil it down to softball stage, and then you wait till it cools down a little, and you add your butter and vanilla, and then you beat it until it's ready to until it cools down enough that you're ready to put it in the sheet pan. She gave the boy at school a black eye. So don't put yourself up for self sabotage and then beat yourself up, Tracy. So what are you gonna? What is the school doing about her giving the boy a black eye? Now my granddaughter has my daughter's big brown eyes and my hair color. She didn't get any trouble. Well, that's good, but that's kind of bad at the same time because she's going to think she can do it again and not get in trouble. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Good for her if he deserved it. Yep. Ooh, fighting is bad. No, no, no. You can't be doing that. Which recipe do you want on? Okay, yeah. If you guys give me recipes now, I could post them. He deserved it. Well, good for her. She was defending someone else. Good for her, though. Yeah. Well, I hope this other person learns to defend themselves. Oh, so my oldest daughter, okay, I just can't stand the school system. This girl was harassing her and harassing her and harassing her. I was at the school probably 40 times trying to resolve this stuff, and the school wouldn't do anything. So they were at the end of the building where not a lot of people would go up and down the stairs, and this girl was following her and harassing her. My daughter has this really thick, long, waist long, curly hair. This girl reached out and grabbed her by her hair. Nobody touches my daughter's hair. She grabbed this girl, slammed her into the wall, and broke her nose because this girl grabbed her hair. They expelled my daughter, even though we had been trying for months to get this resolved. So I put her in a Catholic school. That set off a whole chain of events. Oh, the fudge? Okay. The fudge recipe. Yeah. Well, Star said that she was defending somebody else. Oh, I remember Alan Ackard. I will never forget that guy. In kindergarten, he had cowboy boots. He used to chase me around the schoolyard, get me up against the wall, and kick me with these cowboy boots because he had a crush on me. I will never forget that guy. Yeah. Well, you know what, hon? It just seemed to set us off on a path that she needed to go through. You know? Yeah. Yeah, at least she's honest, and at least she was defending somebody else. And the school didn't say nothing, huh? Good. Maybe there's some hope for the school system after all. It's kind of annoying when people call you kiddo. But you know what, hon? You'll be happy later on in life. Because when I was younger, they did that to me too. And I think well, I'm starting to look my age, but up till now, I've always looked younger. So it may be a blessing in disguise. Just remember, hon, don't drink and smoke. I have stepsisters that are younger than me that drink and smoke and look like they're 20 years older than me. I've never drank and I've never smoked, you know? Yeah. Yeah. It's like, yeah, it just, oh. I remember Alan Ackard in the 7th grade ticked off one of the teachers because he was such a smart ass. And the teacher picked him up and slammed him against the lockers. I remember that. Star has a reputation. You don't want to get Star over here. She'll rake the coals over all of us. Wandering hands and Russian fingers. Oh my gosh. You know, Juliet, I think the teachers have always been mean. And it's funny because my kids in elementary school, one of my friends taught him a technique called the Warnicki correction. It's just a different way of clearing stuff like the bubble technique does. First thing my kids did was sit down and start clearing all the negative statements that their teachers had told them. That was the first thing they thought of, was clearing out those negative statements from their teachers. And I thought, oh shit, what am I putting my kids through? You know? And I fought with both sets of kids for things that I thought were unfair. And I'm a Libra and everything has to be fair, you know? Yeah. I had 2nd grade, I had Mrs. Beagle. She was an awesome teacher. She was mean, but she was awesome. Mrs. Morgan was the art teacher all through elementary school. And that woman was ancient when I went there. Mr. Krickenberger was my 3rd grade teacher. He was awesome. He had an imagination. He inspired so much creativity in all of us kids. And then years later, when I was married, I ran into him, and he was a taxi driver, and he was embarrassed. He was embarrassed because I saw him as a taxi driver. But he was awesome. And then Mr. Stone was the scariest teacher in the school. I remember him, he took Barbara Brown out to his office and paddled her. I was scared not to do anything wrong in school. Oh my gosh. Yeah. So one of the things that my son-in-law is looking for is he did research on which districts were the best schools in Colorado. So he's looking to buy a house. He found one. He's looking to buy this house in the area that's the best school district in Colorado. Mrs. Morgan was the name of your art teacher too? This was a skinny woman with thin gray hair when I was in elementary school. My oldest son also had her. And she still looked the same skinny older woman with the thin hair and in a bun, little bun on top of the head. Wow. 11/11. Yeah, it's 9/11 here. Yeah. But again, teachers are programmed the way it should be. What kind of programming are they putting into our children? What kind of programming did they teach us? My oldest son, you guys seen him, he's complaining that he was talking to some kids from the University of Colorado, and he says, the teachers are teaching them how to be communists. He says, because they believe this, that, and that, and that. And I keep telling them, no, that's not the way it is. It's this way, it's that way. And yeah. Oh, I remember. Yeah. Yeah. Lots of the boys. Dale Brown was always getting paddled. Dale Brown. And it's sad because years later, when he was probably about 16, he committed suicide. Yeah. Misdirect. My dad used to beat me with a belt so bad I had welts. You didn't make that bad. Even my older kids remember, oh no, when grandpa got mad, he turned purple. He would get so angry. I don't think he ever hit him with the belt, but I didn't hit my kids with the belt. I used to threaten them. I just snap it. And they'd call to attention real quick. Yeah, your mom would have neutered him. Yeah. I believe it, Jack. There's an underlying strength in those Southern women. They may be sweet as honey, but they got that underlying strength. My dad bullied my mom. I don't remember her sticking up for anything. I remember her yelling at me a lot, but I was watching one of them quick little videos the other day, and the teacher was belittling one of the kids because she was wearing the same clothes every day. She didn't realize at the time that the little girl and her mom were homeless. She ended up finding a little compassion in herself and apologizing. Oh, yeah. And what's funny is my dad came home when he was 17 and found his dad beating his mom, so he packed up his mom and moved her out. He got a job and started supporting her. But yet my dad wasn't physically abusive with my mom, but yet he used the belt on us. And he was just plain mean and belittled people, and yeah. Making a burrito. I'm telling you, you guys are making me hungry. And my mom's dad, he had this old growling voice that you just couldn't understand anything that he was saying. And he used to talk to me, because he never talked to me. And when he did, my mom had to interpret what he was saying, because he believed that children were not to be seen or heard. And my mom carried that through too. There's a little tiny restaurant over here in Elizabeth that has a little tiny barbecue place that has the best barbecue I've ever ate in my life. It is just to die for. Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce. Tyrell Davis had a barbecue sauce out that was gluten free. That was a good sauce too. I'm pretty good at making barbacoa. I can make tamales on my own. Make some bomb ass enchiladas. I make some good menudo and pozole. Yeah. Learned to make a lot of Mexican food. Some borrachos. Drunken beans. These chats are like therapy. Yeah. Some sauces have gluten. Just look for things like, if you look at the labels, look for modified food starch, wheat gluten, wheat. What else? Texturized. What's it called? I know it if I see it. There's a bunch of things that wheat's under. If your barbecue sauce is that good, honey, bottle it up and sell it. Bottle it up and sell it. My poor dog, she's so tired. She went with me all day today. Well, how many places do we have that we can just sit around and BS? Yeah, fresh pork roast. Yeah. Yeah. Phoenix Rising, how are you tonight? Right now, hun, we're doing spiritual talk and we're doing recipes. We're talking food. How are you doing tonight, hun? Hey, Judy, how are you doing tonight? Yeah, we haven't seen you for a while, Phoenix. Judy, we're talking metaphysics and recipes again. Putting your pork in the burrito. I never know how long we're going to be here, hon. Like I said, Jane, we're all supposed to be different. We're all supposed to have different opinions, and we're supposed to learn to honor and respect everybody else's difference, you know. Making some goodies, huh? Ooh, yeah, you put that pork roast in the crock pot all day. Oh, yeah. Melt in your mouth. Yeah, melt in your mouth. Now, I tried making barbacoa in the crock pot. It's not the same. You have to put it on the stove, put everything in it, bake it, and then put the bay leaves in as it's cooling down and then take them out. Yeah. Well, you're here now, hun. You're here now. Frying the tortillas. Ooh, I used to make the best tortillas and the best sopapillas. Now I can't touch flour. But I thought the flour, the gluten-free stuff that I found the other night, seemed like it would be good to make tortillas with. I just need to play around with it and see. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that, babe. I'm so sorry. Was she ill, hun? Or just ready to move on? So sorry. It's always so hard. Here's funny star. Hidden talent. Yes, I cook. So, Judy, I think we're still coming out of that the eclipse energy, and then Mercury was conjunct Jupiter, I think, yesterday, or Saturn, and there was all kinds of communication problems going on. Amazon was down. Uh, Comcast had a lot of outages. I couldn't get my printer to work. My daughter goes, "Don't worry about it. There's all kinds of stuff going on." So Phoenix, how are you doing, hon? How are you doing? I think part of what triggered my daughter was her husband's grandmother died, and that was the only person she was close to in that family. And she was the only one that was there when she passed. She was holding her hand when she passed. And she was mad at everybody because everybody came and stayed an hour with her, and Brianna stayed with her all day. So it's just hard when you lose somebody. My oldest daughter's still crying over her cousin. So my niece was halfway between my age and my kids' age. So she was like a sister to me, and she was like a sister to my older kids also. So when she passed, everybody freaked. Everybody freaked out. Good for you. Now, are you going to allow that wish to come true, hun? Are you going to allow it to happen? So Star says Phoenix rising, she's at peace. I'm sorry for your loss, hun, but I'm happy for her. Oh, it's hard. Yeah, there was, yeah. Lots of meteor showers. Have any of you ever heard of Billy Myers? Billy Myers is in Switzerland. He's a farmer, and he is a descendant of the Star People. And they have been giving him information for a long time. And I was listening to a Coast to Coast, and it brought it all back. He's been predicting that we would have a red comet come. Look it up. Billy Meyer, Meier, I think it is. Billy Meyer. Okay, so the free readings are done for tonight, hun. The donation list is open. And if you want to stick around, we are doing spiritual talk and exchanging recipes. So if you have any spiritual questions, we can answer those. Text message. But if you want to subscribe, hun, I'll be back on Sunday, and you can try for one of the free readings. But we do readings, and then we do spiritual talk. But you're welcome to stick around and talk. We talk about everything, hun. We talk about everything. And if you feel like you can't let him go, What I feel is a lot of codependency there. Yeah.
Text message.
Okay, now the aliens that the star people that talk to Billy Meyer say that it is not going to pass, that it's going to hit, and they told him exactly how to do it. You have to explode it with a nuclear missile from away from the earth, because the repercussions and the fallout will be very damaging. And they keep saying that it's going to pass us, but why do you think they're putting up the Star Wars stuff in the sky? Russia has been trying since the 90s to get people together around the world, and now they're putting all this Star Wars stuff up into the sky, and this may be the reason why. And there's two more on the other side of the sun that they're talking about that'll come eventually. Yeah. Yeah, it's going to hit if we don't move it or whatever. But that might be why they're putting up these Star Wars things in the sky. It's not so much to defend against other countries. It may be to defend about things that are coming in from outside, you know. It's going to take, they said it's like 1,100, what they say, 1,100 miles long. It could cause significant damage. Yeah. But they were talking about it. If you look at Coast to Coast AM, and they had something in there on magic wands tonight. Also, I was listening to that. Magic wands help you to focus intent and energy. But I think that laying on hands will do the same thing. Yeah. So, how do you say your name? Trevisa? Trevisa? If you go in and look at my playlists under classes, there's some things in there that might interest you, like who does it belong to and the bubble technique. And gosh, I don't even know what else I have in there anymore. And they're bringing up Harry Potter. Well, it's a 20-year anniversary for Harry Potter too, hon? Yeah. Who does it belong to? Yeah. So, Manisha, the free readings are done for tonight, hon, but the donation list is open. Right now, we're doing spiritual talk if you'd like to ask any spiritual questions. And we're also exchanging recipes. So, Star has posted who does it belong to and the bubble technique. You never saw what way was pushing it direction wise. Yeah. If you go back and listen to some of those old Coast to Coast AM programs, a lot of the things that they have been predicting for a long time are happening now. Yeah. And some of those things that you just take with a grain of salt. I remember thinking, they kept talking about these green comets. And I used to have to be to work at 5 in the morning, so I'd leave at 4 in the morning to get to work. And I just happened to be driving, and I saw this great big huge green comet come straight down. It was a green bowl with like a blue tail. And I said, oh my God, I actually saw one. I actually saw one. And here I was taking everything with a grain of salt. And I saw it came directly down over the mountains. So have you Googled the 222 angel number, hon? Oh, a lot of it's based on real magic. You were never allowed to watch Harry Potter, hon? Let me look up. Let me Google angel number 222. I've been seeing 11, 11, 11, 11, 11, 11. Every time I turn around, 11, 11. Ugh. Now, I had something. Okay, angel number 222 signifies a new beginning. We all have access to a powerful tool for creating our life experience, our mind. By choosing to focus on positive thoughts, you can create a different life. Angel number 222 tells us that your positive thoughts and visualizations are about to become a reality. That sounds awesome. And I was going to print up something. Yeah. What game show, Jane? 837? I had, I just saved an article on that. I posted it on my Facebook. 837 is a message of love and congratulations from the angels. It's a sign you've worked devotedly and diligently on. Hold on, where is it? Devotedly and diligently on your soul purpose and have been listening to your intuition and inner wisdom. You are blessed with many natural skills, abilities, and talents, and have the capability to quickly learn new lessons that will support your success today. And the angels commend you on your positive choices and actions. Let me see if I could find that one on my. Yeah, different. So they were saying that copper would burn green like that with the comet. Yeah. 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 Was that you, Star? Yeah. Because was that on Facebook too? Because it seems like I posted it on my Facebook. Let me look real quick. Hold on. Because I was going to print it up and talk about it on here. Because each number category represents something. Hold on. See if I could find it. Oh, 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 oh. Yeah, that is it. I'm pretty sure. I thought it was from Star. Actually, I should just look it up on Instagram, huh? Oh, me look it up on Instagram. Because if Star sent it to me, it'll be on there. Okay, it's not that one. Okay, Star, I don't see it. Ugh. Okay, what angel numbers mean and what you're supposed to do when you see them. Okay, so because it explained what, okay, if it's in the ones, repeating ones are the most common number sequence repeated experienced according to Josh Siegel, a master numerologist who has been in practice for over 20 years. Essentially, the 11 signifies awakenings, illumination, and a potential quantum shift of awareness. It's time to shift out of old patterns or limiting beliefs. You may be ready to make a bigger move toward your higher purpose or challenge yourself as to what you can accomplish. It's also possible you're gradually awakening to a more enlightened way of thinking. Repeating ones is a beautiful message of manifestation. When you see it, the universe is going to take a screenshot of your mindset to replicate it all around you. Whatever is going on, all your thoughts, energy, goals, and dreams, they are going to be replicated. So, ones are an opportunity to adopt a positive, proactive mindset. No matter what is going on in your life, quickly start focusing on something. Anything small you can be grateful for, or you can start repeating a mantra a few times just to reset yourself, such as I am enough or I am thankful for love in my life. In short, you want to be thinking about something you'd like to see the universe recreate for you. Be that love, career opportunity, gratitude, abundance, etc. This way you can manifest your best life moving forward. Now, the twos refer to angel trust fall. Your angels ask you to trust your place in life right now. You are right in the middle place at the right time. You were in the right place at the right time. Take a look around and enjoy the moment. It's all where it's supposed to be. The threes speak of equilibrium. Your angels remind you to balance your mind, body, spirit connection. If you see threes, start meditating, try a new workout routine, or start that vision board you've been procrastinating on, because your angels want you to look at all the areas of your life that are not fully in balance and self-correct. Speaking and writing, as well as creative expression, fall under the three. Are you owning your creative talents or suppressing them? Is there a cause you can speak up for, or do you have a powerful story to tell about your life experiences? You are being asked to use your voice in a way you may not have before. Find a way to integrate this message into your life. Now, the fours signify protective magic. This number assures you that you are being heard. Your angels are guiding you, surrounding you, and answering your prayers of protection. It may be a time of struggle, but you are being led into the light by your guardians. Take a moment to thank your angels for their protective presence in your life. If you're seeing fives, you're receiving a strong message from your angel that a big change is heading your way. Yes, there's no doubt plenty of people are seeing this one ahead of this week's solar eclipse. The five is showing you the way to a new life filled with looked at. Do you feel restless or trapped? Opportunities may knock at your door, but why wait? Although change can be seen as negative, with the right mindset and the right alignment to your goals, it's actually your angel's way of readjusting your life to fit with what you want to happen. Life will look different when you get what you want. Sixes send a message related to personal responsibility and self-reflection. It's a powerful reminder to stop focusing on the material world so much. This is a strong message from your angel guardians to take personal responsibility in your life. Ask yourself in all areas, what do I need to do differently? Sevens are considered face your fears and trust the divine. The angels are asking you to release the fear of the unknown and to trust spirit. Give up your control of what's going to happen next. Your angels are telling you not to fear the future. Embrace it with faith that it's all in your best interest, perfect in the design brought to you by your most trusted guardian angels. Eights mean you're on the right track, you're doing well, your angels are proud of you. Take a look around and practice gratitude for how far you've come. Abundance in some form is coming to you now. Make space in your life to allow the universe to make things into your own, to take things into your own hands, list the fears you have and release them. Nines signify fulfillment. This number means that the cycle of what you have been doing is reaching completion, that you are at the finish line of your end goals. It is time to start leveling up to visualize some new ones. You're driven to ask yourself what you can do to tie up any loose ends before you proceed. Yeah, they're all messages that it's time to take the following actions. Take it personally, lean into gratitude, be an active participant, track your progress. Yeah, so that's what the different numbers mean. So, yeah. 585. Yeah, I keep seeing, I was seeing 1010 all the time. Now I'm seeing 1111. Yes. You see repeated numbers 200? Yeah. But if you Google angel number and put the number in, it'll give you, yeah. Yeah, I see 1111. Hi, Matt. My mom gave me a cool Native American bracelet. As a, yeah, it's a, hun, we're like almost 3 hours into it. The donation list is open, but we're doing spiritual talk right now. And we were just talking about angel numbers. If you want to rewind a little bit and listen to that. Yeah, 1111. Yeah, they're listening. Yeah. So if you need help, explain in detail what you need, and then they'll help. Be specific, but not greedy. They'll help. An early birth. When's your birthday, Juliet? Tiny black beads, black, white, red, orange, green. Yeah. So one of my grandsons wants me to make him a bracelet. So I ordered, because he does refrigeration work, furnaces and air conditioning and all this stuff. I ordered some smaller beads for him, but that's what he wants. But my oldest grandson wants me to hand write a letter for him telling all his potential. I said, that's interesting. He goes, I like letters. So I'm going to write that for him, but I'm going to, yeah, add some other things to it too. So, yeah. It's in January. January what, hun? Are you a Capricorn? Oh. I was surrounded by Capricorns. Metatron's cube, yes. So, hon, if you're feeling helpless, try the bubble technique. Capricorn and Virgo in the chart. Yeah, my oldest daughter is Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. She's all earth sign. Yeah. I have lots of things to learn from Capricorns. Metatron's cube is a shape. If you look at it, it's I can't put a picture up on here. Yeah. You have Libra in your chart. My sun, moon, rising. Yeah. Metatron's cube is a shape. Okay? It's a shape. Ollie, your Capricorn, sun, Pisces, moon, Leo, rising. Yeah. With the numbers, which numbers, hon? Okay, but Metatron's cube is a shape. It's like a puzzle. And it's a high vibe energy. Yeah. Okay. Star, can you post the bubble technique for her? So, Manisha, there's two things that we're going to talk about. Okay? We are all empaths, so a lot of times those feelings of helplessness may not even be yours. Can you try something for me, Manisha? It's a shape with numbers? Yeah. Manisha, can you close your eyes, take 2 or 3 deep breaths? I want you to relax. Okay? I want you to relax. Take a few deep breaths in. I'm going to ask you a question, and I want you to tell me the first thing that pops in your head. Relax. Feel yourself mentally relax. And then I want to ask you a question, and you tell me the first thing, not the second thing. Don't second guess it. Okay? First thing that pops in your head. So take your deep breaths, close your eyes, relax. Feel yourself mentally relax. Just let it go. So, what percentage of you feeling helpless is yours? And give me a number. Yeah. But it's not shaped like a Rubik's Cube. It's a different shape. Can you give me a number, Manisha? What percentage of that feeling helpless is yours? Well, text message. Yeah, get some rest, Judy. Well, I guess Manisha didn't come up with a number. Puzzles are cool. They're very relaxing. I am working on some pictures. I've been trying to do a picture of a sunset for my grandson. But I'm trying to do yeah, trying to do a sunset with watercolors. I've been trying to do it with acrylics and oil, and it's just not coming out. So I'm doing it with watercolor now. The Crystal Collector on YouTube. Yeah, quantum physics. Yeah. So have any of you watched What the Bleep Do We Know? That came out before The Secret. It makes much more sense than The Secret does. Okay. But it's on YouTube, and it's like almost a 2-hour movie. It's a movie. But I recommend everybody watch that movie. What the bleep do we know? Ugh, I just put shelves in. Yeah, because I have so many books. I love to read. I'm recommending everybody watch this movie. What the bleep do we know? If you have not seen it, it talks about how we create our reality, how energy is. Have any of you heard about Dr. Emoto? Have any of you heard of Dr. Emoto? He did. He took water from the most polluted lake in the world, took a drop of it, and tried to freeze it. It would not. It would not form a crystal. He had somebody say, the Buddhists say a prayer over it. The same drop of water, froze it, and it formed a beautiful crystal. You know how they tell you to pray over your food? There's a reason. It changes the molecular structure. So, what I thought was interesting, if you look at Emoto's book, did you redo bubble technique? Yes, I haven't redone the bubble technique yet, hon. What I need to do is go in and put the healing technique in, but I keep being delayed for some reason. I don't know if I'm just not supposed to put it up or what. But I think the bubble technique is good. So Dr. Emoto would put words on each of the pieces of water, and then he would freeze them. Okay. And they would form these beautiful crystals. What I thought was interesting is he took the word love from 7 different languages and froze those. It's interesting because they all formed a very, very similar crystal. So it's a good movie to watch. And when something is observed, it will act one way, and if it's not observed, it will act another way. So we influence by watching something, observing something. We change the reality of it, and this is a good reason to change the way you are thinking. So I would check out. Okay, the one over 2 hours probably has all the extra stuff on it, hun. So I would try the one under 2 hours. I would watch the one under 2 hours, hun. Because you don't need the extended version. Okay. Let me look. YouTube. Where is it? Damn, I feel old. 2004. The full movie. How long? 2 hours and 55 minutes. That's probably the with all the extras. So I would watch the one that's an hour and what is it, 47 minutes? Yeah. But it talks about, the double slit experiment, how we create our reality, how we influence things with prayer. They have Ramtha talking in there. They have a lot of the top metaphysical people. So why are we not meant to do it yet, Star? Because it keeps evolving. Yeah, come here, Tinky. Come here. Come here. Come here. Yeah. Come here. Come on. Oh, I know, little Tubby. She gets to be held for a couple minutes. They need to let their dogs out. Star, why are we not supposed to put the healing technique out yet? Oh, are those big doggies gonna come out? Huh? So every time you live, something magical happens. Oh, that's good. But see, you're creating the miracle because you're allowing it to happen, huh? I say, yes, you are allowing it to happen. Okay. Hold on, Tink. Your turn is coming. Yes, I know, baby girl. That makes sense. That makes sense. And well, I don't know if it's so much that, hun, but if we put it up, then people have to go in and watch it and do it for themselves. How many people are going to do it for themselves? You know? Yeah. Oh, my poor baby. I know. That's just so unfair. You want to go follow the other doggies, huh? Oh, you can't find it? Star Crossing says, hi, son-in-law.
Hi. Come on, upstairs.
I have no way to send it to you, hon. Oh, what kind of dogs? They have the white one. Teak, get over here. The white one is a purebred pit bull. And he is deaf. A lot of purebred. Those are. Okay, we'll talk about this star. The other one is a Rottweiler Lab mix. Come here, Tinky. I know she's puzzled. Well, we used to be able to play together, but the white pit bull, for some reason, is going after her now. Let me look at Zedge. Maybe they don't have it there. Okay, Zedge. Did you look under notifications, hun? Don't look under ringtones. Look under notifications. Okay? It's under notification sounds. Woohoo. Woohoo text message. There it is. Under notification sounds. There's 9 of them. Oh, my sound's off. Yeah. So my youngest son, I have one, Stewie, mom, mom, mama, mama, mom, mom, mom. And one of them, I didn't put this one on there, but one of them, finally she screams, what? Oh, heavens. But look under notifications, hon, rather than ringtones, okay? Yeah, because he's that kind of pain in the ass.
Oh, man, somebody done sent me a text message.
See, that's one of them.
Oh, man, somebody done sent me a text message.
Okay.
Woo, ha-ha, text message.
Yeah, woo haha, text message. And this one has a chime.
Woo, ha-ha, text message. Woo, ha-ha. Woo, ha-ha, text message. Oh, man, somebody done sent me a text message.
You have Stewie for your daughter? Yeah. Yeah. My oldest son is Game of Thrones. My oldest daughter is your daughter's on the phone, ringing in. And then my youngest daughter is stressed out. So, yeah. So, Jane, try looking for that now. Look for it under notifications, hon. rather than ringtones. And Divine has sent me, I need to have my daughter help me, the banner and the little piece over here. She has sent me some new ones because she says it's very important to have the right ones up there to draw people. But then I think too, it's nice having the channel small. Then we can sit and talk like this, I love Labradors and Rottweilers. Perfect mix of dog and pit bulls are awesome. I know they do get a bad name. Yeah, my dog is old. Yeah, he has never had a problem with her till we went down to Arizona, and I don't know what it was because he went after her for some reason. Yeah, so they're separated. I just feel bad because it might be 2 weeks before he has the house, and the dogs are locked in the room a lot. So that's one of the reasons I took Tinky with me today, so they could get out of the room, Yeah. And the best dog I've ever had in my life was a Rottweiler. I mean, not a Rottweiler, a Labrador. I just Labs are so intuitive. They're so intelligent. They're awesome. Yeah. And Tinky's like, these were my friends. Why can't I play with them? Well, maybe we'll wrap it up early tonight. Yeah. And Star, maybe I'm not understanding what your second message said, so we will need to talk about that. Yeah. Yeah. This baby gets us up at 6:45 in the morning. Okay. Teardrops is listening. Okay. 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 Makes sense, hon. Yeah. Okay. So, Judy, I think we're going to wrap it up for tonight. This baby gets us up at 6:45 in the morning. But you know what, hon? We can, but just remember, okay? Just remember that we also contribute to your energy when we're all together. Okay? We all contribute to each other's energy. So if you have miracles happening, that's because, well, for one thing, how many doubts do you have? A lot of times when we're listening to somebody and they're encouraging us and they're giving us love and caring and everything, we can manifest anything. But then when we get away from everybody, we have all those doubts and those fears and everything pop up. Those are the things that you need to clear. You understand, hon? And I hope you manifest everything you want, hon. Everything. We're all hoping that for you. You know, and anytime you need for us to contribute to you, just ask. Just ask. We're here, you know, and this is why the channel was. You see me in Sophie's chat? Yeah. And we're here to support each other. There should be no competition. There should be no judgment. Everything. We should be contributing to each other, you know? And that's why I started the channel. That and plus I'm irritated all the time because nobody teaches grounding and protection. That's my pet peeve. That'll forever be my pet peeve. You know? And if you guys are ever having a crisis, we could always have a quick little live so we can all contribute to you, you know? You just let us know. You can get hold of Star. You can get hold of me, you know? Yeah. So anything we can do to contribute to any of you, we will do that, okay? Okay, so we're going to wrap it up. We will be back again Friday night for spiritual chat. Yes, ground and protect. That's my pet peeve. Got to ground and protect. That's, you know, because so many people jump into the spirituality and they don't learn that. Then you don't know what you're bringing in, you know. I will work on getting the fudge recipe out. I'll put that in community for everybody. So, love and light to all of you. Have an awesome, awesome week. And namaste.